Okay, so this one is a quadratic question. And we're needing to, first of all, determine the equation for the axis of symmetry. So that's meaning that there's this line of symmetry in the middle, and we're trying to find what that equation is. Now, any vertical equation has the line x, or the equation x equals and whatever value it falls on. So essentially, I'm trying to find the x coordinate for the maximum point at the top of this. So in the formula book, you have given to you a formula which tells us the x coordinate at the center or the vertex point, and that's minus b over 2a. So I can use that in my formula here to find out what the x coordinate will be. So this is my a value and this is my b value. In this case, I don't actually have a c value, just a numerical value at the end. So x is equal to minus b, so minus 4.48 over 2a, so 2 times minus 1.6. And if I type that into my GDC, I get 1.4. So my x value at the top here is 1.4. And then I have a y value. So my line is x is equal to 1.4. And I should write it x equals because it is an equation. Okay, they're asking for an equation for the line of the axis of symmetry. For the second one, I'm determining whether this crate will fit through the archway. So at the moment, the crate, if I drew it out, so this is my crate, is 1.6 meters wide and it's 2 meters tall. And I'm trying to work out if it's going to fit through. So if it's 1.6, if I center it around this middle point, then half of it is going to be either side. So that's 0.8 either side of it, which is going to take me to 2.2 and down to 0.6. Okay, and that's where my box will then fit. So it'll be somewhere here. And I'm trying to work out, is it going to fit? Or in fact, is it this tall, in which case it won't fit through? But I've centered it in the line of symmetry to make sure that it goes through as easily as it can. Okay, so I've just taken this 1.6, halved it, and then added that or took it off from both sides of the line of symmetry. So I now need to find the y coordinate at the x coordinate 1.4, and I need to find the y coordinate at x is 0.6, and they should be the same. And I'm trying to find out, are they at 2 meters? Are they taller than 2 meters or are they less than 2 meters? So one of the ways that we can do this is just by substituting it in by hand. So for part B, I'm finding f of 0.6 and I can just type that into my calculator. It's minus 1.6 x squared. So x in this case is 0.6. Plus 4.48 times x, which is 0.6 again. And I can just type that into my calculator, and I find that I get 2.112, which means it's more than 2 meters tall. Okay, so 2.12 here. And my box is only 2 meters tall. So yes, it will fit. The other method you could do is to plot it on your GDC. So if I draw the function, it's negative 1.68 x squared. And then I have plus 4.48 times x. And if I trace this or plot it, I may need to change my window here. So my x value just needs to go up to, let's say 5. And my y value here, I'm talking around kind of the 2, so maybe 10 would be fine for a maximum. And let's go down to -5. And now we can see it a little bit clearer. So the other way we can do it is to do second function table, and you're trying to find the value at 0.6 or 1.4. Now in this case that won't really work because it's a decimal. If it was a whole number, then you could just find it out, look across, and it would give you the y value. But in this case it won't work that way because you've not got your whole numbers, you've got decimals.